I have a question for Yeshiva. Who's supposed to decide Pikuach Nefesh, me or Rav?
If you consider yourself a mumcha to decide, and what agrees that you're a mumcha to decide, you can decide. If a person has a koyach from nefesh or zambi, he'll prove himself many times, and that's it. Yeah, he proved himself. So therefore, he has a mumcha. First, I wanted to say I was very impressed tonight by everybody here. And I want to wish everybody the chef total hatzlacha.
Amen.
And I just wanted to if there's sometimes difficulties, a person has to know that he has to put into his mind that everything's from the Rebbeinu Shalom, and that difficulty that he's having is also from the Rebbeinu Shalom, and it's an asoyan. It's an assignment which he has to go through. There's nothing here which is not from the Rebbeinu Shalom. You have that in mind, that's everything from the Rebbeinu Shalom. What you're going through, the difficulty, is also from the Rebbeinu Shalom. And if you have that in mind, and that's an assignment from the Rebbeinu Shalom, saying, you have the difficulty, and in this difficulty you must remain cool and do the right thing, and keep in mind that's an assignment, and they have to be mekayim in assignment. Then that makes it a little bit easier. Once you have it in mind, this is the Rebbeinu Shalom is testing you now. It makes it a lot easier. I wish everybody should have no understanding that it should just go easy. But I'm sure there are times when it's very hard. And those times when it's very hard, keep in mind that this Rebbeinu Shalom is giving you an assignment, and the zchus will be by passing the assignment properly in all aspects. Because sometimes a person will do properly for his son, let's say. But let's say if he has a shear, he'll have no patience to go to his own shear. He'll have no patience to daven properly. He'll do what Avi tells you to do with his son, but he himself will have no patience. And that's part of an assignment, to retain your koyach and retain everything that you do in your frumkeit, to retain that. Even though it's hard for you, it's very, very in a bad mood and everything, yeah, you have to keep on doing it. That's part of the Nisayan. The HaRav Baruch should help all of you, that Hashem should get that all the children should come back entirely the way they wanted, and you should have the koyach to withstand that, and should have only happiness and nachas and simcha as much as possible. Amen. שברך הבשר במצרנו, אבל מזוגת ומש ועם וזוג ישלם, מסור את כלוך ובלילה, יבואו תירפא כל חולי נפש ישראל, והשבויים בקהל בידיים, עבור שכל הקודש. אז זה נדבק שמלך מן של השמיים, כיסם זוך בלי נדב עבורם, שהלך לו לבוך ימל ורחם עליהם, להחלימו והפויסם והפסיקם והקייסם, ישק למי רפוא שלהם מהשמיים, כל חולי ישראל ורפוא נפש לגוף, השתבק גול ונכל ונאמר, אמן.